If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kylie and I am so happy that you decided to stop by and check out my videos. But for those of you that have been around, I know a little bit of a different background with moving into the new house and everything. I'm just trying a new background out and seeing how it looks. I may go back to my old one, I'm not sure yet. I'm just kind of playing around with it and trying to figure out lighting and all that, but it is a little dark outside right now because it's raining, so it's making the lighting a little bit funky. But if you guys like this background, definitely let me know down below so I know to keep it or to switch back to my old one. But moving on to what this video is about, I'm going to be doing a wear test on the new L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Shaping Foundation Stick. And I haven't heard much about this yet. I know it just came out, it's new. I don't even think I've seen any videos on it yet. So I am super excited to try it out. I'm actually wearing it right now, so stay tuned on what my final thoughts are. So, as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just go ahead and hit that button down below so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also, don't forget to hit the little post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. So if you want to see what I think about this foundation, let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm not too big on stick foundations, but I saw that this just came out, so I wanted to give it a try, especially with it being more on the affordable side. I wanted to see how it worked with my skin and my texture and see if it will last on my skin all day long. So as always, just to give this foundation a fair chance, I'm going to prime with my usual primers. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. And then I'm also going to be using one of my favorites, and it is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. So like I said, I know both of these work great with my skin. I know they work great with a lot of foundations that I love. So I want to give this foundation the best chance that we possibly can. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply these. And then taking my One Heck of a Blot, I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone where I tend to get oily. So I figured before we apply the foundation, I have the description up on Ulta, so I figured I would read it to you guys. It has 5 reviews so far, and it only has 2.5 stars. Which is not good so far, but we will definitely still try it out. I know it is new, so not a lot of reviews are up yet. But it says, cover, define, and enhance your features with the new Infallible Shaping Stick Foundation from L'Oreal. Achieve a perfectly sculpted look with medium to full billable coverage, which I like, that lasts up to 24 hours. The creamy glide-on formula of Infallible Shaping Stick melts into skin and provides weightless, long-wearing coverage that doesn't cake or drag. This multiple-use tool allows you to easily define features without sacrificing long wear coverage. Infallible Shaping Sticks are available in multiple shades to cover, conceal, highlight, and contour. So I have mine in the shade 405 Sand. So let's go ahead and try this out. I don't typically go for stick foundations because I feel like they don't give me the coverage that I desire usually. This is definitely a self-tan shade and not my shade now. But I don't usually get the coverage that I want because I am oily. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just blend it into my skin. Definitely so far it seems a little hard to blend. It just doesn't seem as smooth as I would hope it would. But I'll keep blending it out and see if we can actually get it to blend nicely. to see if I can build this up a little bit on my cheeks, just where I get a little redness that peeks through, and see if it'll cover that up, because I could still see a little bit coming through the foundation. Alright, so far my first impression is it is really hard to blend out. I don't know if it'd be better with the brush, but I don't tend to use foundation brushes. So I go more towards the sponges, and it just felt really tough to blend out. I tried to build it up a little bit right here on the apples of my cheeks where I tend to have a little bit of redness, and some of it still seems to be peeking through, which I mean is not a big deal because I do wear full coverage concealer, so I know it's going to be covered up anyways. But it just seemed really hard to blend out. That's my main thing that I'm seeing right now, but other than that, it looks good. Besides, I do want more coverage from it. But let's just go ahead and apply concealer and our powder and see how it sits from there. So I'm going to use my usuals. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and then my Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Lace. And then I'm going to set underneath my eyes with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Alright, so looking at it up close, it does look good on my skin. It looks pretty smooth going across my texture. The only part that I'm having problems with is on my nose. It seems to have broken up just a little bit by the time I applied concealer and powder and everything. So I'm going to see if I can add just a little bit more concealer and powder there and see if it'll cover up. But other than that, it does look like it is sitting pretty smoothly on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back to check in with you guys. So far everything is sitting on it pretty well. I was able to fix my nose with just a little bit of concealer and powder, but everything looks really good. I'm not seeing it oxidize at all. It's not caking up. It's not emphasizing any texture. It looks really good so far. So I'm going to wear it throughout the rest of the day and see how it lasts on my very oily skin. So it is currently 3:15, so I have to run out to my mom's house and do a couple things around town. So we will see how well it lasts, because it is actually storming outside right now. It's actually very rainy and humid. It has been for a few hours now, so this foundation is really going to be put to the test. Alright, so I'm currently doing my first check-in. I am at my parents' house right now. So it is currently 5:55, so almost 6 o'clock. So it's been roughly almost 3 hours, and everything still looks pretty good. It's holding up a lot better than I expected it to be honest, because like I said, stick foundations really just don't last on my kind of skin type, but so far it's looking good. I'm not seeing any oil come through, so we will give it a few more hours and I will check back in a few. Alright you guys, so I am doing my last check-in for the night. So it is currently 9:42, so it has been on for roughly 6 hours. It still seems to be sitting pretty well on my skin. The only areas that I see that my oils are starting to come through is right here in the corner of my nose and down the bridge of my nose. Other than that, I feel like it is actually sitting really well with my oil. I'm actually quite surprised. But I grabbed a little piece of tissue to blot with and see how much we actually get off. I saw one of the reviews and they said that it seems to transfer pretty easy. I didn't notice that today. I have just a little bit coming off where my oil was, but not much at all, like barely anything. Now my oil is pretty much gone now that I blotted it off. I'm sure if you are oily like I am, and you could probably just blot it away and add a little bit of powder and it will still look good. Like I said, it actually set on my skin a lot better than what I truly thought that it was going to. But it still looks really smooth. It's not emphasizing any texture. Everything is sitting pretty well on it. The only problem I really had with it, once again, was the application. I just felt like it didn't blend out that well. Alright you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you've tried this foundation out, let me know down below what you think about it. Or let me know if you plan on trying it out. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!